The African Women Impact Summit is aimed at recognizing women in leadership capacities and influence. They also recognize the role of women in Africa's economic and political future. The African Women Impact Summit is the prime global platform for leadership, empowerment, intervention, and collaboration for African women entrepreneurs, CEOs, investors, politicians, and policymakers. Africa's continental development strategy highlights the importance of gender sensitivity in policy making and of women's economic participation in attending the African Government's Vision 2030. Now, joining us on News Central to discuss this is a co-founder, African Women Impact Summit, Dr. Uche Odims. Dr. Odims, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
All right.
Good evening, Nigeria.
All right. We're always very glad right here on News Central to discuss women issues. How does the Africa Women Impact Summit aim to empower the African woman and her diaspora counterparts, and of what benefit will it be to the continent?
The best time to empower African women is now, because for a very, very long time, it's been same thing, same thing over the years and all, and it's glaring. Right now, Africa is actually encountering economic crunch in various areas, mental crunch, money crunch, all kinds of crunches and all, and that is ridiculous. And it's only a madman or a semi-madman that want to keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. So it's high time that we engage a critical mass. What's the critical mass? The critical mass are the women. The women consist of the highest population in Africa, higher percentage in Africa, not just in Africa, around the world. And we can see other countries that have embraced the interest of women, that has embraced the knowledge and the intelligence of women, are doing very, very well. So it's high time Africa embrace women and get them into governance, get them into the economic space, get them into everything that makes for the well-being of Africa. And that's the reason why the African Women Impact Summit has actually, that's the reason why we came up with this project. The African Women Impact Summit simply talks about putting spotlight on women that are making impact across Africa. So it's all about putting spotlight on women that are making impact, like the name goes. So that's what it's all about. Yeah.
Very interesting. We'll look at the challenges faced by women in various strata of society in Africa. We'll come back for a short break, Dr. Odimson, then I'll ask you some more questions. Stay with us. Welcome back. Still NC Continental Prime. We still have with us Dr. Uche Odims, co-founder of the African Women Impact Summit. Dr. Odims, one of the objectives of the African Women Impact Summit is to champion the leadership of African women across industries, across sectors. But in a world of stereotypes and largely male-dominated business environment, that may be a tall task. What are some of the challenges, in your opinion, women in Africa face as far as Africa's socio-economic structures are concerned?
Yeah, one of the major challenges that women face is the problem of having economic empowerment. Yeah. In fact, in AFRIWIS, in African Women Impact Summit, we call it womanomics. Yeah, economic empowerment. It means the economic empowerment of women. We notice something, a lot of women are not empowered. And when somebody is not empowered, it means that the person is going to practically do anything you ask him or her to do and all. And that's the case for a lot of women. So one of the major interests of the African women, the AFRIWIS organization, is to make sure that women are empowered. By reason of empowering our women, what is going to happen is that our women will have the confidence to contribute with boldness. Because they say he that blows the piper detects the tune. Yeah. So we pay a lot of attention on empowerment. Like right now, as I'm talking to you, tomorrow we're going to be having an economic empowerment project We are training 1,000 women tomorrow. Tomorrow, 1,000 women is starting in the morning by 9 a.m. And we're training them in the area of digital technology, cybersecurity, and artificial intelligence and all. And we're doing that in partnership with Microsoft. And amazingly, when they are done, they are going to get certification. Now, in the area of digital technology, anybody, no matter the kind of business you do, whether you are a farmer, whether you sell pepper, whether you sell anything, you can actually pass through this training. It means that if you sell 20,000 naira worth of pepper, by reason of the training and all, you can actually upscale to sell as much as 100,000 within that same period, maybe within a week or thereabout. So this is 21st century, and our women need to be empowered in the area of technology. So tomorrow, that training starts by 9 a.m. opposite Yakuyo restaurant in Lekki, 9 a.m. All the women should find their way down for the training. Of course, you need to go on the website to register, and I'm going to call the website address right now. Is www.afriwis.org, www.afriwis.org. Go there, register right now, and quickly we are going to have you on the training tomorrow. And this training is absolutely free. These are trainings that people pay as much as ₦1 million, 1.something million naira to do, but we are offering it absolutely free because we want our women to be gainfully empowered in this economy. And because it's time for us to liberate our women and empower our women accordingly. So that's what the whole thing is all about. Yeah.
All right. In the light of your response, what are the key priorities that will help address, these impediments we're talking about to women, and how far-reaching will this be to promoting greater inclusion, greater knowledge, and greater influence for the women of Africa?
Yeah, we're actually looking at some very critical area. Like, for instance, at this program, we're looking at very critical area. Part of the areas we're looking at gender inclusion. Yeah, we're looking at women inclusion in governance. We're looking at gender equality. We're also looking at womanomics. Like on Sunday is going to be the panel, the day we are going to have the summit proper and the awards. We're going to be looking at these critical areas that affect women, because we really need women to get involved in the space, to really play in the space. I mean, this 21st century, let's say our women can contribute massively to the growth of Africa. That's why the title of our program for the past 2 to 3 years, the title of our program is The Africa We Want. Our eyes are on the Africa we want. The Africa where there's jobs for our people, where there's prosperity, where there's opportunity for women, where women are playing their role. Because we have noticed over the years that women are better in so many areas. Women are better, they're better in multitasking. Women are better when it has to do with management and the rest of it. Women are good in different areas. So let's bring them into the fore. And at the end of the day, we know
Doc,
that.
Thank you so much. But there's a lot to talk about. I'm so happy to hear that you have something coming up, which is an event to empower the African woman. And we wish you all the best with that. And of course, please do keep us informed as to any further future initiatives so women can benefit from them. Dr. Uche Odims is a co-founder of Africa Women Impact Summit. And I like what he used, womanomics. Thank you for your time.
Womanomics, yeah. Thanks. You're a great presenter. I love the fact that I'm on your show tonight. Keep up the good work, bro. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.